Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Impact7. Today I'm going to be playing F1 2021. This is my team, Season 2, Episode 19. We're at the Brazilian Grand Prix. I'd like to thank everyone who's watching right now. We do appreciate it. Please don't forget to hit that like button, share, comment and subscribe. Really push our road to 2,000 subscribers. If you want to keep up to date with my latest information, please follow me on Twitter, Facebook and Discord. Links will be as usual in the description box down below. Also, please don't forget to hit that notification bell just so you can keep up to date with my latest content. So, as you can see on the screen right now, it's drivers and constructor standings. We'll go with the driver standings first, and then we'll move over to the constructors. So first of all, in the driver standings, we have won the Drivers' World Championship. We're on 344 points. Got a nice comfortable lead there. Second place is Sebastian Vettel. I think he's only recently been able to gain second place. He's on 202 points. Then we've got Lewis Hamilton in third place with 201 points. It's only 1 point separating second and third. And then we've got Max Verstappen, Lewis Hamilton's teammate, in fourth place with 200 points. So the second, third and fourth are separated by just 2 points. That's all to play for there. Sergio Perez is in fifth place with 183 points. Lando Norris is in sixth place with 175 points. Only 8 points? Yeah, 8 points separating those two drivers. Daniel Ricciardo is behind his teammate in seventh with 120 points. Then we've got Carlos Sainz in 8th with 85 points. Charles Leclerc in 9th with 79 points. We've got Pierre Gasly in 10th with 52 points. We've got Valtteri Bottas in 11th place with 50 points, so 2 points behind Pierre Gasly. Then we've got George Russell, my teammate, in 12th place with 42 points. As I mentioned before, I would like George to get into the top 10. He's only 10 points away from that, so possibly during this race he could do it. So let's see how things go with that. Fernando Alonso is in 13th place with 37 points. Yuki Tsunoda is in 14th place with 29. Esteban Ocon is in 15th place with 18. Lance Stroll is in 16th place with 14. And then the bottom 6 drivers who don't have any points are Kimi Räikkönen in 17th place, Robert Schwartzman in 18th, Antonio Giovinazzi is in 19th, 20th is Mick Schumacher, 21st is Nicholas Latifi, and 22nd is Nikita Mazepin. That is the Drivers' Championship as things stand right now, with only 2 races to go. In constructors, there is a bit more of a gap separating teams. I think we've pretty much won the Drivers' Championship. We are 69 points clear with 470 points. Mercedes are in second with 401. Red Bull are in third with 385. Actually, there is a Mercedes and Red Bull are pretty close together. Actually, they are 16 points separating them, I think. We've got McLaren in fourth with 295 points. We've got Ferrari in fifth with 129 points. They're going to be disappointed with that. In sixth place is AlphaTauri. I just realised how many teams have got A as the starting letter in their name. Damn. They got 80 points. Alpine is in 7th place with 55 points. Aston Martin are in 8th with 14. Williams, they've got a point with 9th place with 1 point. Then we've got Alfa Romeo and Haas in 10th and 11th, both with 0 points. Just looking at Sebastian Vettel here. He's gone on a nice run since... Actually, I was going to say the Dutch Grand Prix, but no, it's since the British Grand Prix. He got 3rd place, he got 5th, he got 6th, he won 2 races back to back. He finished 7th, finished 3rd twice, and then he finished 4th. So he's in a nice run there. Looks like Max Verstappen's on a better run than him though. He's got 2 second places back to back, so all to play for there. Now, let's change these components. Is that 17? Yeah, 70%. I don't need to change that now. That's 52. Right, let's change that to the 19. Do that. Gearbox 50%. Ooh, that's a bit worrying. I think I should be okay for now, but just gonna have to keep an eye on that. Rivalries between me and Max Verstappen, 5 points apiece. Now then, surprised I didn't get the weather forecast on here. But as you can see, qualifying in the race, it's going to be raining during both. So this is going to be interesting to see how things go. As usual, difficulties on 100, 50% for the race. That's 36 laps. Qualifying is 4. Let's go. 36. There I am, get ready. My brand new helmet. Well, it's not necessarily a new helmet, it's more new color scheme. Inspired by Lewis Hamilton's helmet. I think he's got the best helmet, to be honest, his purple one. I really like it. Alright, so just done the car setup. Is it dry out? Okay, it is dry out. It's supposed to be rain at some point, so I want to get out there as early as I can. Set a lap time while it's dry. If the forecast is to be believed, of course. Alright, let's get out there. Actually, no, first of all, let's make sure I've got a little bit of fuel on board. Might do 2 laps. Alright, let's go.
All complete. Mechanics, please stand clear. We're ready to go.
Just Killer, what's up, man? How you doing? Thank you very much for watching. How are you? Are you doing good?
No threat of rain for the time being. Conditions looking good. Dries seem like the best tyre for now.
I wonder if it is going to be a dry session. On the Monday, it definitely said it was going to rain at some point. Alright, first lap of qualifying 1, here we go. Those 2 corners weren't too bad. 5.6 from George Russell, my teammate. I think I may have turned in a bit too early there. .51, I think that was, for Max Verstappen. Right there. Go for a short one to the right. 4.5 tenths down on Max Verstappen. Wow. Oh, even Perez beats my time. Oh god. Alright, I'm gonna go again, but going to do a cool down lap here, get back my ERS. More Not too sure if there's any way I could really gain a significant amount of time, to be honest. Go through the grass. Didn't want to get in the Red Bull's way there. Let's have a bit of front brake bias, see if that helps a bit. Ferrari's coming up. I'm good, I'm doing good, man. Thanks for asking. Hopefully I can have a good qualifying here, that'll be good. Oh, I had a bit of a wobble there. It's not a good start to my lap. Wide. Fastest in the middle sector, come on! Middle sector is normally where I do the worst compared to the AI. Come on, switch one to the line. Yes! Oh, what? Oh, I thought I beat him! Whoa! Okay, I made it. Woo. Don't want to go into it. I thought I beat it! Oh, I celebrated too soon! Oh! I beat Max Verstappen's time there. Damn it, man. Oh, that's really annoying. Just a bit too quick for me. Look at Leclerc, third place. Now you see, that's the thing about the Ferraris. I'm not too sure if it's just in my save on F1 2021, but in qualifying 1, the Ferraris are always near the top. But then as you get further into the session, qualifying 2 and particular qualifying 3, they're normally like 9th or 10th. I don't know what they're doing in qualifying 1, but they're not able to repeat their pretty good performances in qualifying 1 and qualifying 2 or in qualifying 3. And then obviously in the race they're just nowhere.
Confirmed, we'll receive you at the end of this lap.
What's this lap? Alright, what did you make of Qatar? First of all, any race that's done at night time, I'm already a fan of it. That's number 1. Number 2, it was nice seeing the new track. From what I understand, I think the MotoGP, which is bike racing, they normally do it at either the beginning of their season or near the end of their season. So obviously I don't follow bike racing, so I'm not too sure. I only know about Valentino Rossi and that's it. So I've never seen a race around there. So it was interesting. The track layout was odd, let me put it to you that way. There was a lot of high to medium speed corners, not a lot of slow corners, which normally you see like a hairpin somewhere. Well, actually, you normally see multiple hairpins at a track, so it was interesting. Obviously, most of the overtakes were done in the DRS zones. I think going into the first corner is interesting because it's a bit of a high-speed corner, so you can still have, even though you've done an overtake, you can still have a fight going into the first corner and subsequent corners after that. I think it was it Perez who had the fight? I think it might have been. I think it was Perez and someone else. It might have been Stroll. I think it might have been. But they were fighting for like a couple corners after the first corner, which was nice to see. That was pretty cool. So overall, I'd say it's a nice track. Hopefully we go back there. Any track, as I mentioned before, any track that's that has a race during night, I'm a fan of. So Bahrain, I'm a fan of. Abu Dhabi, I'm a fan of. Less so Abu Dhabi. But definitely Bahrain, I'm a fan of, particularly when they move from it being a day race to night race. Awesome. Singapore, mainly because it's a night race, looks cool. So yeah, overall, I'm a fan of it. So first sector, let's have a look between me and Max now. So first sector, fine, I'll take that. I'm not too bothered about that. Second sector, I'm quicker, just, and then the final sector, I'm slower. Okay. I'm happy with the performance. It's cool, and the fact that I'm so close to the fastest is really nice. Well, you're in luck. The last two races are night races. Absolutely. I'm gonna make sure I get it right this time. Saudi Arabia, there we go, and Abu Dhabi. Yeah, two night races. I hope that it's close between Verstappen and Hamilton. The past 3 races have been where Hamilton's once he's got in the lead, he's pretty much dominated. I hope it's close. The last 2 races, it's getting closer when it comes to the championship standings. So, hoping, fingers crossed, it goes down to the wire. It goes down to the final lap, like what it did with I think it was 2016 with Hamilton and Rosberg when it went down to the wire. It was Ocon. Okay, it was Ocon. Cool. Alright, so my teammate's in 9th place. I think he should be fine there. Shouldn't be any surprises when it comes to who gets eliminated in the first part of qualifying, at least. 2 seconds down, damn. Shouldn't have to go out again. Skip that, not interested. Okay, I stayed second, that's fine. Alright, so the first 6 cars admit in qualifying 1 are Lance Stroll, Antonio Giovinazzi, Yuki Tsunoda, Nicholas Latifi, Mick Schumacher, and Nikita Mazepin. Okay, if we get to qualifying 2 now. For those of you who don't know the rule in F1, the tyres you do the fastest lap in qualifying 2 are the tyres you start the race with if you get into qualifying 3. Now, that's normally the case. However, if I skip over to the race, it says it's going to be raining at the beginning of the race. Now, if that's the case, I can take a bit more liberty when it comes to my starting tyres, because I'm not going to be starting on the tyres I do my fastest lap in qualifying 2 for. The championship can be even if if Hamilton gets first and fastest lap and Max gets second. Yep, going into the final session, going into the final race. Yep, you're absolutely right about that. Okay, so let's just do what we did before. Worked out well, worked out nicely. Let's go.
Everyone ready? Okay, let's go.
Ow. I think one of the main things that was different with my second run in qualifying 1 to my first run was the fact that I was hitting the curbs in the middle sector a lot more. I was putting the right front tyre on the curbs. Like there, I'm not hitting the curb. I need to make sure I do that. Oh, there's a car behind me. I don't want to be worrying about a car behind me. Alright, here we go. Bit of wheel spin there, going out the first corner. 5.2 from Charles Leclerc. Tapped that corner very nicely, didn't run wide either. I think I'm going to catch this AlphaTauri. Get a distant slipstream on him. Just run to the line. Slower than Leclerc. Oh my god. Alright, gotta do the same strategy as I did before. Quite a lot of cows out on track now. Pretty good lap for my first lap of this session of qualifying, so not too bad. Bottas in third place, wow. I think my teammate's just ahead of me now. Through, and then there's two other cars right behind me now. I'll get them through as well. Comfortable with the Red Bull through. Time. Run a bit wide there. But yeah, I think I'm gonna catch the Alpine here. Oh no, it's not the Alpine, it's the Williams. Oh, way too deep. Gotta lose it. Oh, don't hit the wall. Oh, that was close. Right, no need to carry on.
Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap.
Yep. Don't risk it anymore. Jordan, what's up, man? How you doing? Thank you very much for watching. How are you, man? Hope you're doing good. Which will make it very intense, absolutely. Absolutely. And particularly if you're not a fan of either one, which I'm not. I'm a Ferrari fan, always have been, always will be. Makes it more entertaining. And obviously, if you're a Hamilton or Max Verstappen fan, you're going to be having nerves shaken to bits. So I just hope it's a close one. I hope Mercedes aren't as dominant as what they have been over the last two races. Hopefully it's a lot more closer. Hopefully it's nip and tuck. So yeah, fingers crossed. I'm good. How are you? I'm doing good, man. Thanks for asking. Glad to hear you're doing good. Okay, so once again, this time I'm a 10th behind Leclerc. We're pretty much neck and neck in the first sector. Second sector, he's quicker than me by 5 thousandths of a second. Third sector, he's quicker than me by 10th. Just over a 10th. So I'm not too bothered about that. Daniel Ricciardo is really close to me as well. Okay, look at that. We're level on the first sector. That's very difficult to do. Second sector I'm quicker than him. Final sector he's quicker than me. Don't think I have to go out again, to be honest, with my lap time. Someone might be quicker than me, like a Ricciardo might be able to improve, Bottas might be able to improve, Hamilton maybe, but there's no way. There's no way I believe that there are so many cars that can actually beat me here. Hamilton's gone fastest, 1:47. Jeez, Hamilton, man, that's scary. Just Killer says you're a Verstappen fan. Ooh, okay. You must be happy with what's been going on so far, because he's doing really well. So, my teammate 8th and 9th respectively, for me and my teammate. So, the next 6 cars in qualifying 2 are Fernando Alonso, Pierre Gasly, Carlos Sainz, Esteban Ocon, Robert Schwartzman, and Kimi Raikkonen. Now, I do remember it was supposed to rain. Now, is it going to rain during this qualifying session? Otherwise, my team lied to me. But it says it's supposed to rain. Hold on. Let's wait here for a little bit. Is it saying within the next 15 minutes it's supposed to rain? Yes. Alright, we should be done here by then anyway, so... Cool. Alright, so... Let's go.
All clear the garage, please. Car ready to leave.
The race in Qatar was boring in my opinion. To be honest, I can't really argue with that. Because what's made this season so entertaining, so interesting, has been the fight between Lewis Hamilton and Verstappen. And that didn't exist in Qatar. It just didn't. There were some overtakes in the midfield, but ultimately, yeah, the real selling point for F1 this season has been the fight between Verstappen and Hamilton, and it was non-existent during the race. And I'm pretty sure Bottas just wants to leave Mercedes because his performances, man, God, what is going on with Bottas? Now, granted, he was unlucky with the puncture. He always seems to have bad luck with those type of things. But when it comes to his starts, his starts are terrible, man. They really are. They really are bad. In Brazil, he had one job to do. One. Make sure that he's ahead of Verstappen. Nope, couldn't do that. Come on, man. Alright, here we go. Can I do 1:16.1 for the first sector? Pretty much. I was going to lose the back end there for a second. I'm at 5.3 from Lando. Going to beat that time. 5.0 from Leclerc. Since when? Since when could the Ferraris do a 1:50? Good lord. Oh man, I think I might have enough fuel to go another lap. Maybe. Have to be really careful though. Oh, teammate. Mercedes is on its way. Oh, I think the rain's about to hit. Yeah, so it's a good thing I stayed out there.
There's only one lap of fuel remaining.
Yep. So the rain, this might affect my lap. I'm a bit quicker than what I was last time round.
Deteriorating for 10 minutes at least.
Lost a bit of time. So it is going to be an improvement. Not by much though. 6th place ahead of Hamilton. I think that's as much as I can improve there, to be honest. 6th place. Ahead of my teammate, but that's about it.
Right, come in at the end of this lap.
Yep. Low fuel mode now. So 6th place to start off the race, which is going to be a wet race to begin with. Going to be an interesting first corner. Don't think anyone's going to go out again. Don't see any reason why they would.
And with qualifying complete, let's
surprises.
review our top 3 today. Verstappen, Leclerc and Sergio
Leclerc second.
With qualifying complete,
Wow.
all that remains is the main event. We'll be live and uninterrupted for the Grand Prix tomorrow, so make sure you join us then.
So the top 10 is as follows: Max Verstappen on pole position, Charles Leclerc in second, Sergio Perez in third, Sebastian Vettel in fourth, Lando Norris in fifth, Impact 7 in sixth, 7th is Lewis Hamilton, 8th is George Russell, 9th is Valtteri Bottas, and 10th is Daniel Ricciardo. That is the end of qualifying. Thank everyone who's watched. Really do appreciate it. If you're enjoying the stream so far, please don't forget to hit that like button, share, comment, and subscribe. Really appreciate our road to 2,000 subscribers.
I will not making Q3 affect your strategy tomorrow.
I could have sworn I made Q3, but...
Well, here's hoping they're working hard to find some improvements.
Uh-huh. You don't even deserve me answering that question. That just didn't make sense. I was clearly in Q3. Alright, here we go, the race. I'm not looking forward to this, I have to say. The AI are stupidly good in the race. In the in wet conditions. All I can hope for is that it dries up quickly.
Let's roll.
So what? Why am I so high up? What's going on? It's gonna be in third place. Yep, I'm in third place. So who's that? Leclerc, Verstappen, Perez is up there. Wow, a lot of people took a penalty. Okay, so now normally in wet conditions you don't normally use up too much fuel, so I'm gonna go a lap on the fuel. See how it goes. Alright, here we go. Let's do this. 2 laps, 3 laps, 4 laps, 5 laps, and we are racing! I think I was a bit slow. Oh, got a ton of wheel spin. Oh, can't keep it in a straight line. Can I get ahead of my teammate at least? Yes. Only lost 1 position. I'll take that. Ooh, oh my god, almost spun. This is not cool, man. This is not cool. Good lord. If I don't spin out at least once during this race, it'll be a miracle. Straight, I lose so much time. Basically coasted through the first corner and I still went wide. Does seem through the middle sector I do have a nice. Up, go wide. That's fine. I am able to close in a bit. In the middle sector looks like, thankfully. If I make mistakes, it's not going to be the case. Oh my god. Power down. Whoa. Oh, come on. Right behind you.
Off a bit, but the track is still going to be wet for a while.
Really struggling just to get the power down right now. Oh, come on. The only good thing about this is that there's no DRS. Fastest in the middle sector, how did that happen? That was too close for comfort there. gets to intermediate conditions, I think I might be able to handle things a bit more. But right now, really struggle. Plus it's in the middle sector again. What is the fastest lap?
Fastest lap at this point in time is a 1 minute 17.8. Our gap to the car in front is 2.4 seconds. It's definitely looking better than it was a few minutes ago. If we could just move a bit more of that standing water, we might be able to get onto the intermediates.
Yes, I'm hoping for that. The car will be even more drivable then. It's the fastest I've ever raced here. Oh. And what did I say? I did say I was going to spin out at some point. And look what happened. Though granted, I did keep the power on even when I was losing the back end. As an amateurish move that. Should have done better with that. Good pace, I appreciate that, but the sooner it gets to dry, the better. Alright, so that's one flashback. As usual, I restrict myself to just 2, and then that's it. So let's see how the rest of this race goes. Whoa! No way I was making that corner. Fuel's going up, I guess, gaining fuel, which you normally would do in these conditions. Come on, setting fastest middle sectors. What's my teammates last lap?
George behind. Our gap behind is 1.2 seconds. They're on
Ooh,
fresh
wide.
wets. Their tyres are 6 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. The time last lap was a 1:18.4. Okay, gap ahead is 2.4 seconds.
Come on now.
pull away.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
We'll be seeing at least 20 minutes of light rain. It's hard to say if inters or wets are better right now.
Inters or wets, okay. Good thing for me so far is that the first, second and third are within sight. Not so that they've just disappeared off into the distance. That's the main thing. Still got a long way to go though. I lose so much time on the straights. I'm at 17.9, that's a pretty good time. Breaking Point, no, I haven't played Breaking Point. Always have to counter steer going out that final corner. Every single time.
Okay, it could be a risk with the circuit this greasy, but we think the slick might now be the quicker tyre.
Excuse me?
You can keep it on the road. Let's consider swapping over. A new strategy.
Fire the engineer. Fire him right now. What do you mean put on the slick tyres? Oh, okay, inters. Alright, cool. I'm sure he said slicks. I'm sure he said slicks. If I heard wrong, then my mistake, but my god, I'm sure he said slick tyres. If I didn't hear wrong, he needs to be fired immediately. That is unacceptable what he just said. There's 2 Red Bulls ahead of me, isn't it?
Other teams are fitting intermediate tyres. It might be worth considering changing yours too. Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
Now, I don't think they're going to double stack it here. Red Bull.
Front is 2.6.
Which means that could be 3rd place, because one of them's going to have to carry on going. The good thing is I'm ahead of my teammates, so I think my teammates are going to have to carry on going as well.
Okay, we can take you this lap.
Might as well. See what happens. I'm right at the end, so shouldn't be held up.
Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. You'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross over into the track.
Oh, I want to get ahead of that. Is that an Alpine? I think it is an Alpine. Get ahead of that Alpine, and I did. Actually, no, that's not Alpine. I think it might be a Williams. Either one. Got out ahead of it, which is good. Gonna need to get used to these tyres now. Oh.
George is in the pits. George in the pits.
They both are. Gotta get out ahead of Lewis Hamilton. Who's right next to me? He's right next. I think I got him. I got Hamilton. I got him. Third place is mine. Let's go. Though now I'm gonna have to keep Hamilton behind me, which is easier said than done.
Fastest lap.
Yeah, that should be taken care of nice and quick soon. Oh, Mr. Apex, come on.
The gap to the car ahead is 1.7 seconds.
Battery. Use as much as I can. $15.8. $15.4.
Gap to teammate behind is 4.2 seconds.
For clear of Hamilton. Back in. Fastest in the first to fastest in the second. Did make a bit of a mistake there. It's cost me quite a bit of time.
Pushing, you're gaining on the car ahead.
Yep. Makes a bit of a block off for Verstappen behind, which is good.
I think we're still on the right tyres for the time being.
Engineer, so lucky you're where you are right now, because I would have fired you long ago. Come on, Carl, come on.
Okay, this is Jeff. I need you to stop cutting the corners. If you keep it up, the stewards will award you a penalty.
That was a bit harsh, that one. I don't think I deserve the corner cutting warning for that. Fastest up the race.
Vettel ahead. Our gap to the car in front is 1.3 seconds. They're on fresh inters. Their tyres are 2 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. The time last lap was a 1 minute 15.3. We're gaining by around 0.2 per lap.
A bit wide there. 2 wobbles there from Vettel. His rear tyres are starting to cry for a bit of mercy here. Received none from me.
Careful with how I apply the power. I'm going to keep on having to correct the car. Fastest lap of the race. This is.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up.
Oh, big wobble there from Vettel. Another one there.
Vettel ahead. Gap to car in front is 0.9 seconds. They're on fresh inters. Their tyres are 4 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. The time last lap was a 1 minute 15.3. You're gaining by 0.3 a lap. Good work.
Trying everything I can.
Strategy is available on the MFP.
This middle sector where I have the advantage, I must take full advantage of that.
Understood. Copy that.
Slight correction. Quite wide. Final corner, I lost 0.3 alone. Damn, man.
We've got a great chance of taking the position. Come on, we know you can do it.
There. I think now my tyres are crying for mercy a bit now. I'm at 18 of 36, so half race distance. Twice again, the rear end steps out on Vettel there. That was definitely a correction on that one. I haven't found the right line through that corner yet. Running wide, or I am not getting any oversteer, but I'm just going too slowly. Let's get the perfect line through there if I want to attack Vettel down the straight.
We're leading our teammate by 7.0 seconds.
Quite a few wobbles there from Vettel. 6 tenths behind now. Fastest in the first sector. So it's a bit more ERS for now. Oh, I did hit him. Got some Bruno. Come on, rear end, bow it. And it's just at the crowd for mercy now. Eclipso, what's up, man? How you doing? Thank you very much for watching. How are you? That's doing a pretty good job keeping me behind him right now.
well out there, keep it up. We're looking at about 10 more minutes of rain. 10 minutes.
Almost spawned it. 2 minutes of rain. Okay. Nikki, what's up, man? How you doing? Thank you very much for watching. How are you? So let's see a bit of clear sky now. Constantly having to correct the car now.
The car ahead is starting to create a gap. They're starting to pull away from us.
A bit tired of looking at the back of Vettel's car, man. That's the first sector. Oh. 2 wobbles there from Vettel. Closing nicely. Oh, come on, stay with me. No! This game, man. That's the second time penalty for no reason, that one. You know what? That was a cheap one. Yeah, warning on to us. A real cheap one. A real cheap one for me to use it on as well. Alright, no more flashbacks for me. That's it. Thank everyone who's watching right now, we do appreciate it. If you're enjoying the stream so far, please don't forget to hit that like button, share, comment and subscribe. Really would appreciate our road to 2,000 subscribers. Half race distance.
Situation is an interesting one, but I think the right call is to stick with what we've got right now.
Oh, someone just dived into the pits. What are they putting on? Is there another set inters? If it's drying out, then I'd rather just stay out, to be honest. Oh, yellow flag. Well, another set of inters. Interesting.
That was going to box now. She is. Might as well stay out.
We're going to box this lap, push hard on the in-lap.
Didn't even answer my question.
Looks like the weather is going to dry up in about 5 minutes. Inters seem like the fastest tyre for now. George is in the pits. George in the pits.
5 more minutes, so if on lap 30 it dries out to where we're going to slicks, I'm more than happy to stay out. But if I stay out for 5 laps and it's not ready for slicks, then yeah, I pretty much lost the podium.
Some of those puddles are clearing. We're still on the right tyre for the time being, but we're not a million miles away from slick conditions.
What's that one at 15.0 from Max?
Verstappen has just put up the fastest lap of the race so far.
He's a bit over a ways behind his teammate though. Whoa, almost lost it. Surprisingly enough, I didn't lose too much time doing that. Hopefully it was a slow corner I did it on. First one at 14.9. Stephen's flying. It's a way to tell whether it's ready for slicks is when DRS is enabled.
Rain should be ending shortly. Be ready for the grip to come back, but don't overheat the tyres. Inters look like the best tyre for now.
Watch that. Like 14.7 from Sebastian Vettel. I did the quickest first sector. Not sure where that came from, but okay.
Okay, I think the track will be drying out quite soon. Mind you don't burn out your tyres.
Are there supposed to be sparks on a wet track? Thank you, Ocon. I appreciate that, getting out of the way so quickly.
Can I do the fastest lap of the race even though my tyres are pretty warm? Use all my ARS. Yes, I can. 1 minute 14.6. Let's go. And that didn't last long. Oh, Sergio Perez only just beat my time as well. So I still have the pace there. Thank you, Gio. I appreciate that. Didn't need it. Keep going. 15.0.
Gap to teammate behind is 43.3 seconds.
My teammate was behind me.
We're leading our teammate by 43.9 seconds. They're on fresh inters. They're in 10th. The time last lap
Really?
was a 1:15.6.
One measly point. Not seeing any more rain falling, so it's just what's on the track right now. Pretty much skidded through there.
Radar is clear. Weather is looking good for now. Inters seem like the fastest tyre for now. I don't think the line is really dry enough yet to start thinking about slicks. Let's hold on to the inters for a while longer.
It's fine. Times up. Whoa! Times up feel too bad. 14.5 second gap to Perez. This thing's looking good right now. If by the end of next lap it's not time for inters, I'll just go to the end of the race on these tyres. Might as well. It's either slicks or go to the end.
Conditions look stable at the moment. No rain currently expected. Not sure whether dries or inters are faster. We're right on the crossover.
Even when my engineer says that, I don't trust him. Let's pause it here. Just need to go to the toilet. I'll be back in a minute.
Reds has just posted the fastest lap of the race.
Yep, 1 minute 14.5. Not long to go in this race. 3 more laps.
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Guys supposed to be catching up to me. I've got a huge train of cars ahead of them.
Be careful, we think you're going to start losing some tyre grip around now. Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
The rest is enabled, here we go.
Okay, copy that.
Yeah, box. Soft tyres. It's all about being on the right tyres at the right time.
Release.
Get ahead of the Mercedes.
Strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now.
Alright, let's see. Was this a good strategy call, or have we just screwed ourselves over? Okay, first corner wasn't bad. Oh no, this was a good strategy call. This was a very good strategy call indeed. Just gained 0.4 of a second in 2 corners. Oh, this was a master stroke. Ooh, lost the back end a bit there. Oh, this was an absolute master stroke. Good thing when it was enabled, I was right behind. I was right next to the pit lane.
so I can go in immediately.
The gap to the car behind is 3.9
From
seconds.
Vettel. Struggling on his tyres. Gonna go defensive. Didn't help him out one bit. Out the way, people, out the way! Swordsman! Oh my god. They actually decided to try to go to the end of the race. Hello there, Perez.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
Trying to take there, but then that back marker got right in my way. Woo! Ooh, that was close. Thought Perez was gonna hit the back marker there. Right, and fastest lap.
Good job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
Oh yes, what a beautiful strategy. Everyone else is on inters, I'm the only one on the soft tyres. Let's go, this worked out beautifully. Trouble my inner Hamilton with that one. I'm kind of surprised no one else picked it, to be honest. Let's go. And across the line to win the Brazilian Grand Prix.
You've done it. Well done.
I set fastest lap of the race while I'm at 2. Let's go. Great call.
Not just victory today then, but the championship as well. What a spectacular season they've had.
Good drive.
Congratulations to the whole team.
Had a few scares, but ultimately it worked out well.
How do you think they were able to set themselves apart today?
Well, this was a real team victory. They put together a solid strategy today that appeared well suited to the conditions out on track. The driver did everything that was expected of them in the moment to really execute the team's plan to perfection. A shining example of how F1 really is a team sport.
Well, I'm thoroughly exhausted after the excitement of that race, but I'm sure it's nothing compared to our drivers here. They've worked hard to make it up there, and it's great to see them make their way out onto the podium.
Red Bull did get 1 and 2 though. That's good for them.
Now, let's discuss, Ant. Who would you say is a contender for driver of the day?
I think for driver of the day,
Look
I'd
at that,
probably
1 minute
pick Lando
9.1.
Norris. He
No
lived
one
up
got
to
higher.
every inch of his
Everyone got.
reputation today, and I think he'll be going home.
No one got
quite
lower than
rightly,
1 minute
a bit proud of himself.
14.5.
It's time to check out the constructors' standings. The current leaders continue to extend their lead at the top. Meanwhile, good work from Aston Martin this weekend, who pushed themselves further up the order. I'm equal parts exhausted and elated with this weekend of Formula One.
Very happy with
Be
that.
sure to join us for the next one.
And then that strategy worked out pretty nicely. Worked out pretty
So
well.
that was an exciting race from our perspective. Let's have yours. Was there really any competition for you today?
Oh yeah. Only for my teammate, this team is on fire. Yep, let's be a bit
The
arrogant.
weather was miserable today, but do you feel this was an advantage for you?
No, I wouldn't say so. But I'll be nice.
Appreciate your time.
drive, good victory. I'm very happy with that performance. Picked the right time to pit. Surprisingly, no other AI pitted as well, so I had pretty much the whole thing to myself when it comes to being on the dry tyres.
Could you take a look at this for us, please?
Alright, so the chassis department are requesting more simulator time to let them test out a new setup. If they get it, it might provide them with the data they need to push forward with the development of a component they're working on. But it'll mean less simulator time for driver development. What do you want to do? Agree to help out the department. Hydraulics 25% down or off, 1,140. And then decline. It's more important to focus on driver development than upgrades. Let's go with agree. How did you make your helmet? I can show you. I'll show you in a minute. Hold on.
We had a major issue on the production line earlier this week.
Annoying.
So the entire development package for this weekend has failed. Any redevelopments will need to be ordered from the R&D screen.
Nothing else better go wrong.
I know we were
Another
expecting
one?
some new developments to come through.
Oh
but some of them
my
have failed
god.
quality control. We'll need to tell the team what to redevelop via the R&D screen.
Did I see Mercedes are now ahead of us? Yeah, they are. Damn it. That's a bit annoying. Alright, so we've got the Australian Grand Prix, and then we've got Abu Dhabi after. Cool. Alright, so my helmet. Let's back out. I'll show you. So if you notice, the style of helmet is the same as I've had for quite a while, but it's just the colours that I've changed. Taking inspiration from Hamilton's helmet, which is predominantly purple and a bit of black in there as well. Really like the look of his helmet. Alright, so yeah, it's this one. Right, so as you can see, that's what it looks like close up. So I'll show you that's what it's called, accelerator. That's what the helmet's called. And then these are each individual, how to get it to look like that. So that's the first one. Obviously you could just pause it and just copy it if you want. That's the second. That's the third. And that's the fourth. Alright. That's how I made it. Alright, that's going to be the end of this live stream. I'd like to thank everyone who's watched. Really do appreciate it. If you want to keep up to date with my latest information, please follow me on Twitter, Facebook and Discord. Links are free as usual in the description box down below. Aside from that, please don't forget to hit that like button, share, comment and subscribe. Thank you very much for watching. Hope to see you again tomorrow for my next live stream. It will be a continuation of my player career. I've just moved to Manchester United, so episode 1 of season 2 will be tomorrow. Thank you very much for watching. Have a good day, everyone. See you again tomorrow. No problem, Just Killer. Thank you very much for watching. Have a good day, everyone. See you again tomorrow. Laters.